welcome to my channel, Indigo Pride. This is Farron Michael, and I'll be doing a general weekly intuitive tarot reading for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading. It is not gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine energies in us, so please take what resonates with you. And what does not, please leave behind for someone else in the collective of Aries. This will resonate between May 17th through May the 23rd, 2021. Savage. I also do read reversals when I'm intuitively guided to do so, but today I will be doing a chat lane spread for Aries. And a chat lane, for those of you who don't know what a chat lane is, I'm going to explain it to you and give you some examples before we get into this reading. The chat lane spread. The origins of the term chat lane date back to medieval times and referred to the person responsible for carrying the keys to the house. The chain on which the keys hung was also called a chat lane, and during the 18th and 19th centuries evolved into a pen from which all manner of practical household tools were suspended from chains. Included were items such as a pencil, keys, a needle kit, or anything useful to help with day-to-day running of the house. For safety and convenience, the pen would be clipped to the waist belt or a pocket, and was later worn around the neck and attached like a brooch. The chat lane was not only practical, but also later evolved into a decorative item of intricate beauty, reflecting the wealth and status of the wearer. This in-depth spread mirrors the usefulness and practicality of the chat lane and reveal helpful and available influence which can assist with the spiritual maintenance of your own sacred space. And this, like a chat lane around your neck, but this is an example of a chat lane. And this is a chat lane, actually. The keys on the chain, like you see people like servicemen or whatever, they have the keys to all the doors, all the whatever. You know, this is like a bottle opener. You know, you got your keys. You know, your library card, your Wawa card. You know, everything that you need to sustain you in your daily life, but it's attached to your heart and your finances, your pocketbook. So this chain, some of you may be on chat lines, online dating apps, or some kind of chatting site, like chat line. Yeah, so it's chat line. So some of you may be dealing with somebody on a chat line. I'm getting Leo. You may be dealing with Leo on chat lines. Leo, another Aries or Sagittarius on chat lines. There's a change coming for you, Aries. People bring their problems to you. Everybody's business is your business. You're always in somebody's business. Some of you all are just nosy. You love to be in people's business. Everybody's business is your business. But your excuse is, they bringing this to me, so blah, 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 blah. But that's your own inner conflict. So what we're going to do is lay out the chat lane spread. In the first position of this spread is the issues at hand. The issues at hand. Like what you the centerpiece, the connecting piece to every aspect of your life. So we're gonna go ahead and see what issues or situations you may be having at this time. Vintage Wisdom Oracle message. What is the issue of Aries? What is the issue of Aries? It's this one. This This is the beginning of the chat lane. This is the furthermost centerpiece of your heart here. Some of you need to get the selenite crystal here. Yes, you need the selenite crystal. This is the situation, a task that's on your heart right now. The first position. The second position is scissors. I don't have necessarily a set of scissors here, but this is the next position. Scissors. And scissors is the most effective way to release the unwanted influences in your life. This is the second position. Is the scissors is to cut away the unwanted influences in your life. This one. Magnifying glass. Though I have no magnifying glass here, one can be made if need be so. It's just to see things clearly. Some of you may be going to the eye doctors to see things clearly. Something may be getting clipped. Somebody may be trying to cut the cord with you, or you trying to cut the cord. So magnifying glass. This is the hidden areas. What's hidden in need of confrontation? What's hidden and needs confrontation? What is hidden and needs confrontation? What is hidden and needs confrontation? Card fell. That's what's the bottom of the deck. Okay. The needle kit. Some of you may be sewing or altering something with scissors and needles. Though there's not a needle kit here, there could be one placed in here. So you have this tool available for you. Your healing strengths to the world. What are Aries' healing strengths towards the world? The fifth position is the notepad. A notepad. You can get a small notepad, Aries. Put in your purse, your wallet, whatever, so you can write things down. This is the lesson. These are lessons learned. What is the lesson Aries needs to learn? What is the lesson Aries needs to learn? What is the lesson Aries needs to learn? And in the sixth position is the key. The key. See? The chat lane. Then we have the key. This is the key. This is the wisdom that will open the secrets to the new possibilities. This is the wisdom that you need to have that holds the secrets to the new possibilities. All right, we have our chat lane, the centerpiece. Aries. Whew, Aries. This is the furthermost issues that you are facing and dealing with right now, Aries. Some of you may have blood on your hands. Yeah, blood on hands. Some of you may have blood on your hands. Yeah, I don't know. I'm showing you this, but there's blood on your hands. Some of you may have blood on your hands. Aries. Aries. This is to open your crown chakra. Aries, fire energy. This is needed. Yeah, some of y'all need to wrap it up. Put a condom on it. All right. This is the issues at hand that you are facing right now, Aries. Is an awakening. You are being awakened. You are seeing things just like I just did with the blood on both hands. You see what I'm saying? These are two roses, though. But for some of you, there's blood on your hands or blood on somebody's hands. Both hands, bloody. Take it literally, physically, however. Blood on your hands. It's a general reading. But awakening. You are going through an awakening at this point. It may not be something that you want to see or hear, but this is the frontmost situation at hand at this time. Awakening. Awakening. Okay. A woman emerges from a bed of roses. It says show you the card. Let me see if I can place this somewhere where you can see Eddie's. I think that works. Okay, yeah, awakening. A woman emerges from a bed of roses, symbolizing pleasure and pain. She is surrounded by cowslips called little keys of heaven, or Our Lady of Keys for their shape. In a room infused with rays of a sunrise shining through an old window pane, her upward gaze is one of recognition or seeing the light. The illuminating power of light, revered as a metaphor by many world cultures and faiths, represents truth, godliness, and the dispelling of darkness. The auspicious card speaks of the new light on your pathway. The process of awakening can take many forms, whether subtle, like the soft dawn of a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, or challenging, and when the searing blade of truth is needed to sever the ties that no longer serve you well. Could it be time to wake up and own your part in the situation with the blood on your hands? Like I say, could it be time to wake up and own your part in a situation where it may be otherwise tempting to blame others? Or maybe you need to be brave and release old fears. Make a conscious choice to open like the rose and embrace a fresh perspective on your life. The transitional energy of awakening helps liberate you on your journey of awareness and assist you in discerning the valuable from the valueless. Mm. 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 Okay. Okay. The most effective way to release these unwanted influences is intention. You have to have intention to do so. So in order to release whatever this is and go through this awakening, you have to have good intention. The intent to do so with this intention. Intention. It's hard for you. You almost fell out, Aries. But you got to stand up. You can't fall out. You can't give up. Intention. You must accept this. Intention. This card shows a woman holding a vessel of water. Her gaze is directed and purposeful as she steadily pours the contents into the ether. She hovers on a starlit background of blue and aqua, the colors of the throat chakra, which represent communication and clarity of thought. Water has the capacity to shape shift form into liquid, vapor, or solid, dependent on which atmospheric conditions are present. Just as the atmosphere helps, the flame did not light. As the atmosphere shapes the form of water, so too the power of intentions activates and shapes your reality. Indeed, all creation is driven by the power of intention. Drawing this card prompts you to contemplate your aims and intentions. Be clear that they accurately reflect your feelings, thoughts, and spiritual aspirations, and think deeply as to whether they are honorable or worthwhile. Reach for your highest potential. Events may not always manifest as you wish, but the purity of your intent will be recognized and accounted for in accordance with the laws of cause and effect. As written in the King James Bible, as you sow, you shall reap. So, may the harvest of your wise intentions be bountiful. Beautiful. Go for it. Change. There's an awakening. AI, artificial intelligence. You may be looking, like I say, the chat line. Talking to people on the chat line. Artificial intelligence. People may be giving you false information, but you to trust your own intuition. Make your own intentions your own. Stop being a people pleaser. Okay? The hidden areas. These are the things that you need to confront. The hidden areas. Love. Love is what you're hiding. The hidden area is love. You hide in love, true feelings and emotions, or someone could be hiding this from you. How much they truly love you. Love. It's all about love. This is what's hidden. Love. Love. Beautiful, beautiful. Love. Love. Love takes many forms. And this is a depiction of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. The otherworldly charm. I'm trying to talk different because Mercury retrograde got me. Let me start over. Love. Love takes many forms, and this is a depiction of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. The otherworldly charm of the distant landscape dissolves into the shimmering golden seas below, as if to light a path back to the heavens. Aphrodite is a water goddess, said to have been created from the foam of the sea. Her symbolism extends to anything that makes the heart sing, including music, nature, and the arts. The tones used in this image are predominantly violet, which has the shortest wavelength of all of the colors in the visible light spectrum. Violet is the color of the crown chakra. That's why I just did the crown chakra for you. What? Yep. Okay. Crown chakra found in the human aura and creates vibrant energy that illuminates and connects us to higher planes. A passing dove hovers in the air above Aphrodite, as if enchanted by the hypnotic sound of her music. According to the folklore, Pan created the panpipe in memory of his lost syrinx, which is still the Greek name for panpipe to this day. We can easily forget that we are spiritual beings having a mortal experience. At times, we are blinded by fear, scarcity, and material survival. Fear and love cannot occupy the same space. As souls, love is what we are, and love is where we came from. The appearance of this card calls for you to realign with the mighty healing power of love so its light can illuminate your pathway. It may be your time to powerfully give or receive love, to forgive someone or overcome issues from the past where there has been hurt and disappointment. Love invites you to leave judgment and prejudice at the door. Let her warming rays move through you, touching those around you, whether family, strangers, or enemies. Don't let the moment pass if you are given an opportunity to do things differently by expressing love in some way, no matter how small. Love invites you to dissolve barriers and let in the magic. All obstacles can be transcended because where love is present with no conditions or agendas, all things can become possibles and miracles can happen. Love underpins the very foundation of life itself. Trust in its power and look forward to the prospect of giving, receiving, and sharing love. Above all, be willing to be guided by the wisdom of your loving heart. The healing strengths that you have towards the world, for the world. The healing strengths that you have for the world. Innocence. Innocence. Really, Aries? You innocent? So there's no blood on your hands? There's blood on someone else's hands, Aries? So innocence? So you proving your innocence? I'm getting a lot of you proving your innocence. Yeah, proving innocence. Innocence. Here is a heartwarming vignette of two little children dressed up in their Sunday best. The warmth of their embrace, along with shallows darting playfully in the sky and the safe haven of home in the distance, create a picture of innocence. In today's modern world, there is little precious little which escapes the unrelenting shadow of suspicion and fear. The innocence we once knew and trusted may seem to be in relatively short supply. Retrieving and preserving the spirit of innocence has become a conscious necessity. Mercury retrograde. Retrieving and preserving the spirit of innocence has become a conscious necessity for many. Perhaps this is why the vintage movement has remained popular for so long. We crave the visual safety of the past and the niceties associated with an age where innocence and decency in our fellow beings was more commonplace. The presence of this card directs you to look through the lens of innocence, either to see yourself or a situation where judgment, guilt, or blame may be present. The long shadow of these feelings, either to self or another, serves no useful purpose. By remembering the messages of this card, you can find renewed inspiration and clarity in relation to your question. Through the eyes of innocence, the world is bathed in a light that casts no shadows. It's a place where mortality meets with divinity and describes an aspects of Mercury retrograde. It is a place where mortality meets with divinity in all and shake it off, shake it off. Woo. It is a place where mortality meets with divinity and describes an aspect of our divine nature as God's children. From this perspective, we are all innocents, finding our way back home over many lifetimes, making our mistakes while endeavoring to learn from them as we go. Try to remember there are always reasons why people behave as they do. Perhaps we may not condone or understand the whys and the whereofs of any given situation, but by looking for the spirit of innocence at work, the transforming power of understanding and ultimately forgiveness may be possible. Look for the best in those around you, especially in the simple aspects of life where this humbling quality can be found. The notepad. This is the lesson. The lesson that ye shall learn, which is sanctuary. This is getting in tune with oneself. Getting in tune with oneself, you and your higher power. Sanctuary. This is the lesson that needs to be learned. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. The vintage goddess sits peacefully in quiet reflection beneath the arches of her sacred temple. Subtle shades of green represent the harmony found in forests and fields. A lone peacock stands atop a stone pillar. These auspicious birds of protection and watchfulness are said to be symbols of the heavens and eyes of the stars, as depicted on their cascading tail feathers. Early belief held that a pair of peacocks guarded the gates of paradise. Our goddess Muse wears a dress made of similar plumage. A beautiful jay flies into the foreground, its loyal and protective nature a fitting presence. For some, the first experience of communion, celebration, and sanctuary begins in the safety and security of the family home. But as we grow, our perception of sanctuary evolves according to how we relate to the world and its ever quickening pace. In contrast to seeking escape, the renewing balm of sanctuary helps us to find sustenance and rejuvenation from within, while allowing us to simply be in the present moment. Your personal idea of sanctuary may manifest in the form of a special place, your spiritual beliefs, or your inner refuge of prayer and meditation. Whatever your preference, the appearance of this card speaks to its relevance for your life at this moment. Cultivate a little distance from an issue by nourishing your spiritual resources in the safety of your private oasis. Viewing life from a renewed sense of perspective will help you arrive at more attuned choices for the future. This is the key. The wisdom that opens your secret door to new possibilities. Having compassion. This will open the door to the secrets of all your possibilities. Compassion. You must have compassion. And I've held it up here. It's like the light shining right in there. You must have compassion. Let that light shine on you. Some of you need to get outside and get grounded. Go sit on the ground. Go lay on the ground. Get your blanket. Get your towel. Go lay down on the ground. Feel the earth. It's about getting grounded, people. If you don't get grounded, you'll be under it. What I say. You don't get grounded, you will be under it, underground. This is the earth. You see this earth, dirt, underground. Compassion. Have compassion towards your fellow man, your fellow woman, your fellow pets, whatever. Just be compassionate. Compassion, compassion, compassion. Love and compassion. This crestfallen elemental, didn't it just fall? This crestfallen elemental has given up the fight and does not know where to return. Her naked form is cold and world weary, as she is no longer has the strength to deny her vulnerability or hide away from prying eyes. The dewy moss of the woodland floor provides a soft cushion to rest while she gathers her thoughts and prays for warmth and direction. As the misty dawn breaks, a new pathway is gradually flooded with golden light, offering a clear route to the glade. The spirit of compassion hovers above. As an empath, she feels the weight carried by the weary stranger, and her gaze remains soft, non-judgmental, and patient. And I do that every single day. I'm empath, but the things you hear, see, you pick it up, but there's not much that you can do. I'm non-judgmental. You may be being non-judgmental at this time, Aries, and patient. It is only when the elemental looks heavenward for answers that the spirit of compassion can reveal herself and point that way. The presence of this card indicates that now is a favorable time to view the world through the healing properties of compassion. Be especially aware of any strong judgments and expectations carried by you or others, which may be freezing your ability to connect with an open heart. Practice extending sincere, unconditional love and caring to those around you, and face any problems you encounter with a sincere wish to alleviate suffering. Look heavenward for guidance and open your heart to the warm rays of compassion. Yep, go outside, lay down in the grass, look up at the sky, look up at the sun, feel that energy. That's your prescription. You'll get a kindness card for Aries. Kindness card for Aries. Kindness card for Aries. Did you just fall out, Aries? Did you just... Kindness card for Aries. Kindness card for Aries. Kindness card for Aries. More people should be like you. You are braver than you think. More people should be like you. You are braver than you think. Go ahead. Run with it. Yep. Have compassion in your sanctuary, your home. Have compassion in your home. Be innocent. Love. Have the intent to love. You will be awakened. You shall rise from this situation. You shall rise with dignity. Yeah, with dignity. You shall rise with dignity. I'm getting Leo. You may be dealing with Leo or Leah. Leo, Leah. Saul. Sia. Yeah, I'm getting Sia. S-I-A. Sia. And AI. Get some type of artificial intelligence here. Like a lot of chatting online with a lot of different people. Yeah. Something about a sister too. Some of y'all could have a sister that you may be estranged from, that you may be trying to get back together with. A sister, not twin. Some of you could be a twin, but a sister. Whether male or female, is a sister that you once had a close bond or connection with. Yes, yes. Somebody may have passed as well. There may be death in the family also. Whew. All right. Indigo Pride, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button if you haven't already done so you are made aware when the videos are uploaded. Peace and love, Aries.